Let's talk about one of my classic takes that is solidified once again, made permanent by this legal precedent that's now set. You tell jokes that are edgy, better make them funny. Because if you tell jokes that are edgy and people laugh and you're a good comic, then they legally can't fire you. That's right. Fired comedian in order to get a day job back after jokes ruled simply funny. Jad Sleiman was a reporter in Philadelphia before he was fired over his budding comedy career. Now his employer has been ordered to reinstate him. A reporter who was fired last year when his employer found clips of his stand-up comedy online must be reinstated because his jokes are funny, a third-party arbitrator has ruled. The arbitrator has also found that his comedy clips, which cover topics including 9/11, Israel, and oral sex, could violate Philadelphia-based NPR member station Y's social media policy and must be removed. The reporter, Jad Sleiman, said this raises concerns about the boundaries of remote work. I kind of couldn't believe it, says Sleiman, who wrote on Instagram that he's been pursuing comedy full-time since his firing. The one thing I've been told about arbitration is that they usually split the baby, so nobody gets everything they want. But what's been on my side this whole time is the case against me has just been such bullshit. Sleiman has spent 5 years as a reporter at The Pulse, the health and science radio broadcast produced by Y. However, after senior management found clips of his stand-up comedy routines that he had posted on Instagram, clips the company alleged were egregious with sexual connotations, racial connotations, and misogynistic information. According to the arbitration case document Sleiman posted online, he was fired last January. They cut off my health insurance the same day, despite the fact that they know I have multiple sclerosis and rely on very expensive drugs to walk, Sleiman told Motherboard on Wednesday. They also went and deleted all my work from the site, every single possible clip I could try to use to get a job. That is crazy. Sleiman's comedy focused on his experience as an Arab American raised in a Muslim family, his experience in the U.S. Marine Corps, and his reporting while he was in the Middle East, including embedding with Syrian opposition fighters and covering ISIS in Iraq. The arbitration document states it includes written samples of 9 jokes that Sleiman has posted on clips on Instagram, which is a part of the arbitration agreement he has since removed from his page. One joke listed with the title, Kind of Racist. Now I want to see it. Do we have any clips of this? I don't want to read it. I think it's disrespectful to the art. You silly gooses. It's disrespectful to just like read the joke because it's completely devoid of context. We are an NPR Philly. We have a sense of humor around here. No, we don't. This is the NPR Philly. Let's be real. Let's be real, okay? We have less humor here at the HasanAbi broadcast than, is this him? Yeah, but I want the specific joke. I want the specific joke that he's talking about. But people here have less humor than like an NPR editor, okay? Straight up. I wanted to look for the specific jokes that like they actually deleted. His name is pronounced Jed Sleiman. The arbitration agreement mandated he delete the clips. I know, but I'm sure they exist somewhere online. Nothing gets deleted online, really. I know he had to take down the clips off his Instagram, but maybe it's on TikTok or something. You know what I mean? You told me I was funny, Sag. Yeah, but...
What's up, everybody? I worked for a public radio show that aired here, and I got fired for my stand-up, and I got a list of jokes and what's wrong with them. Let's go through them. Here's the first one.
People say Muslims hate Jews. It's more accurate to say we're very afraid of them. They've been kicking our ass for like 7 years.
All right, that was an example of racist content. Muslims. It's weird that they say that's racist in that it mentions 0 races. There's all kinds of Muslims. There's Asian, black ones. There's white ones. R.I.P. the dog, Abu Hurairah, dude. Bless him.
That was anti-Semitic. It is racist. That was anti-Semitic. This is why I'm saying, bro, I swear to freaking God. I swear to freaking Christ. This is why. I mean, it's not that good of a joke ultimately. But, like, this is precisely the reason why. This is precisely the reason why, like, NPR operates the way that it does, okay? Chad is going to die when they hear from Adam. I know. I'm, like, kind of worried always.
Bless up, dog.
When the rain falls into the ground, make trees and the fruits grow. Allah says in the Quran, we do it, not you.
Most people don't consider Jews a race, though some people did. What the hell?
I mean, Jews can be a race. I mean, it's an ethnic, not just a religion, it's an ethnicity too. But anyway, speaking as a Jewish American, that last chatter is the perfect example of how Zionism is totally corrupted Judaism as a religion. I mean, that wasn't even about like Zion. Like he's making a joke where he's talking about it's an ethno-religion, but he's making a joke where he's saying like Muslims are afraid of Jews more so because they've been kicking our ass for 70 years, which is like, yeah, he's making a quip, a humorous quip about Israel and connecting it to Jews in general. In that situation, he's trying to make a comedy bit. You're wrong. This is deeply anti-Semitic. Brother, oh, come on. More anti-Semitic than the top of the hour ad break. God damn it, dude. God damn it. I gotta stop. I gotta fucking stop reading chat. What am I doing? That's my New Year's resolution. It's my New Year's resolution to not read the chat. I'm slipping. Kilometer 040, thank you for the 5, get the subs. Allowing 5 people to no longer see the ads at the top of the hour. Here's the 3-minute ad break right now. Okay? I got absolutely destroyed. I got cooked. Sleiman has spent 5 years as a reporter at The Pulse. Yeah, he talks about his experience as an Arab American. Like, this lady asked my boss, she's like, yo, does Jad consider himself a person of color? Because she was making a list of us. Hell, sick. All right, I'll get to be this lady's brown dude Pokedex. Another joke is titled Trump versus Muslims versus Jews. People say Muslims hate Jews. It's accurate to say we're afraid of them. They've been kicking our ass. We got to rethink the term homophobia. Homophobia means you hate gay people. It doesn't mean homosexuals have defeated you in dozens of wars. Sleiman, who was represented by SAG-AFTRA grievance lawyers, argued that he had been terminated without due process. Lawyers from Duane Morris LLP, including the firm's vice chairman, Thomas Servadidio, argued that Sleiman's inflammatory comedy constituted a violation of Wise Code of Conduct and social media policy. The arbitrator said that he read this policy as not incorporating a reasonable person standard, meaning that the workers must be vigilant not to post anything on social media that could conceivably be interpreted as inflammatory even by highly sensitive and thin-skinned individuals without an appreciation for irony or satire. That's nuts, right? Sleiman said. Yeah, I mean, his jokes aren't, like, incredible. He's an amateur comic. They're not going to be that good. He still has to work on it. But overall, I would say, you know, they're not fireable at all, especially because, like, he's not trying to make legitimately inflammatory statements or jokes that, like, belittle people. Of kind of raised, the arbitrator wrote that it was a powerful condemnation in a funny way of what Sleiman calls corporatized racial consciousness. About Trump versus Muslims versus Jews, he wrote that much of the clip is somewhat amusing. Another joke was simply funny. I love that they went to an arbitrator and the guy was basically like, no, dog, you don't understand. Like, this is good. This is good. This is funny. Sucks to suck. You have to rehire this person. The arbitrator was not a fan across the board. They found that one joke was insightful, principled, and serious, but not very funny. Sleiman said he was disappointed by this review. The arbitrator ordered December 29th that Sleiman be reinstated in full. When asked whether he believed he would have gotten his job back without SAG-AFTRA involvement, Sleiman said, no, I would have been screwed completely because Pennsylvania is an at-will state, so they could have just fired me, and that would have been the end of it. The fact that it's a union shop is actually the whole reason I was able to fight back at all. There you go. The moral of the story is unions are good folk. Even if you got like mid-comedy and they fire you off of it, the union will reinstate your job and will also give you good marks. The union will make it illegal not to laugh at your jokes. Sleiman said he expects to start working again in the coming weeks unless the company decides to appeal the arbitration decision. Yeah, the union got a third-party arbitrator to say he is legally funny. All right, that's a cool story. La 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 la, no DMCA. La 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 la, no DMCA. La 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 la, no DMCA. No DMCA. No